Hey, it's Dan and Pete.
What's up, guys?
Well, we got something going on here different today. This is from a viewer, actually.
Yes.
This was handed directly to us from somebody. I don't know how much we can go into on this product because we don't have a lot of information on it.
All I know for sure is their dates.
And they're apparently directly from Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
My understanding is, at least this is how it sounded, is like these were probably in somebody's luggage bag.
They said they were quite expensive. As far as dates go,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know a lot about dates. I know there's like 15 to 20 different varieties, maybe more. You know, I know Saudi Arabia is well known for dates. I don't know a lot about them. I did try doing a little Googling to see if we could maybe pinpoint what variety, but you know, the colors aren't vastly different from one kind of date to another. So I unfortunately, we don't have any more information on them. I cannot tell you that they're not one kind or another. But yeah, we were told these are apparently like premium, very expensive. These are what you want.
I've never had dates before,
Yeah.
so I don't know what to expect.
I tried cutting up some dates once for a recipe with some cookies or something like 15 years ago. I don't know that I actually even tasted one straight. So I think this is going to be interesting.
You did do some research on the nutritional facts
Yeah.
of these, and supposedly, according to that, these are super good for you.
Yeah, they're supposed to be very high in fiber, a lot of magnesium and some other different vitamins in there. You know, they're supposed to be real good for you. I guess they have a fairly high sugar content, you know, so I'm expecting them to be kind of sweet. I mean, you know, but if you ignore the sugar content, it sounds like the rest of it is actually very healthy. You know, I have to say, unfortunately, I wish we could give you an exact variety, but we can't. We just know that they apparently came straight from Saudi Arabia. A visitor to the country gave them to a viewer of ours, and they said, hey, why don't you check these out? So here we are. Let's check them out.
That's what we like. People hand us things. Try
yeah.
this.
Yeah. I think that's one of the greatest ways we can come across things, to be honest. Somebody's like, hey, you ever seen this product? Okay.
Kind of smell like figs.
They do kind of smell like figs. There's a little syrupiness to them. Almost a little molassesy. Okay, so they're definitely probably going to be pretty sweet.
Yes.
I mean, how couldn't they be? Well, hey, I don't know.
Let's get into them. I don't know what
I got to tell you, these look like a very similar to another food we've had recently. That I've got a feeling this is going to be more pleasant.
I would hope so.
Yeah, there is a pit in there. I think, right? Am I feeling a pit? Maybe not. Oh no, look, maybe they're pitted.
Maybe, I don't know.
I tell you what, we snap into this guy and one of us loses a tooth. We know we made a mistake.
Oh, look at that.
Well, she just kind of mush it open, huh?
Very sugary.
Well, it is very sugary, very gummy texture. Yeah, there is a pit in there. It's not big. Most of it is the fruit. Okay.
That's interesting. It's interesting.
Not terrible. It's a lot.
It is a lot. They're heavy.
It is very dense. Very dense, very gummy.
Very sugary. Very sugary. Not really sweet, though.
No, it's not sweet. It is on that fig line of life. I'm getting a slight graininess to the texture of the middle, but it's not like a sand graininess. It's almost like a cooked down sugar graininess. There's just a little something there. It's not even much. I mean, it's kind of like a raisin on the outside, the texture of the skin in a way.
I don't know how to describe it.
I don't either. It's different. It's not gummy bear gummy.
No.
It
It's not like a dried peach either.
No. No. It's a lot. It's a lot to chew through. It's not hard to chew through. But it definitely takes some jaw work to get it down. Not in a bad way. It's soft.
It's like the texture is kind of like the middle of a fig Newton.
Mm-hmm.
The fig part. Kind of on the same-ish taste.
It has less of a woo sugar hit than I thought it was going to have. But there's definitely a lot of sugar in there. I mean, there's no doubt.
I don't think it's something you'd want to eat a lot of at once.
No, I have heard about like date cookies. You know, I could see this cut up into some cookies. You know, little pieces of dates mixed into a cookie. You know, as opposed to maybe like a raisin or, you know, something like a chocolate chip. Maybe you got some little date pieces in there.
I think it's better than a raisin.
I think so. You know, I could even see little pieces of this, oddly enough, on like cornflakes. You know? I don't know.
Maybe in your oatmeal?
Yeah, that would be good too, with some oatmeal or something. It's not, I don't think it's terrible. I don't know that I could eat one of these every day, just simply because they do feel very heavy in sugar. And too much sugar has a tendency to turn me the wrong way. It doesn't mean I don't enjoy the flavor. I mean, you know, that's my own health deal there with my digestive tract. You know, that has no merit on the flavor.
And we all know how sugar affects him.
Oh, yes. Yeah, definitely. I like them. They do tend to be expensive, so I don't know that it's a product that I would incorporate into my daily life. But I would be totally cool with trying this in some type of a recipe. I think it would be good, like I say, in a cookie or, yeah, like on an oatmeal or something. If I came across a good recipe that utilized dates, I would certainly not be afraid to try them.
I wonder how that would be, like in a spread on a toast.
I could see that, actually. That's a good idea. I wonder if that's a thing. Is that a thing? Any of you out there tried something like that? That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, let us know for sure.
Some kind of a date spread. Yeah.
Or any recipe with dates.
Yeah, for sure. I would be interested in trying them again. I mean, they're not bad whole. I don't know how I would rate it.
I don't know, because I've never had a date.
I'm confused by the product a little bit. I'm confused by the texture. I guess because I don't have the words to properly describe it. It is, like I say, it's not chewy, it's not gummy, but it's definitely thick and dense. It's not thick and dense in a bad way. It's not... I can't say anything negative about the product, other than the fact that, yes, it is obviously very high in sugar. I mean, if that's something you want to avoid, this, you know, it's got some sugar, but, you know, I don't know. The flavor was decent.
Yeah. I think, as far as fruit goes, is it a fruit or is it a nut? Fruit?
Well, let's call it a fruit. I guess I don't know.
I'm going to say it's fruit. As fruit goes, in my experience, I'd probably give it a 6.
That's what I was thinking. That's the exact number I was thinking. Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something I would think I would want to eat every day.
Right.
But
yeah, I think I'm going to grab a juicy peach or something before I'm going to grab this guy. And again, because I do know they do tend to be a little bit expensive, I'm probably not going to incorporate them into my life a whole lot. But I would, you know what? I want to tell you, I've seen like similar online as I was kind of looking these up, like a pack like this, probably about like $10. Okay, so that's a little pricey. But you know what? You got these, you take 3 or 4 or even all 5 of them, then you spread them out amongst, like I say, a big batch of cookies or a big pot of oatmeal. You know, that's not so bad. I think there's definitely a place for this. And I don't see any reason you couldn't just eat it straight. I just don't think you'd want to sit down and eat 5 of them.
yeah,
I think you'd get a severe sugar rush from that.
I wonder how the other flavors or the other types of dates compare to this. Some of them are more light. I wonder if this is like a heavy, more dried, fermented, however you want to say it, compared to like
That's where it's too bad we don't know what variety this is. I guess maybe in the future we could find like a pack that's got a couple different varieties to compare. That would be interesting. Do you have a particular date? Like I said, I know there's so many different varieties out there. Is there a date in particular that any of our viewers, hey, this is the one you want to try? You know, let us know.
I don't remember seeing these like just at the grocery store.
No.
In the produce aisle.
No.
Just dates.
Right. No, it's not something I don't think I've seen that very often. I can't remember where I had to go years ago to get the dates. No, it wasn't to the local grocery store. Well, I will say, it's a favorable product.
It's not bad.
I'm going to give it a 6. Give them a shot. Absolutely. I mean, yeah, especially, you know, it's kind of on the raisin, kind of on the fig end of life. That's not quite accurate either. But if you like those products, I don't see any reason you wouldn't like a date. And if you don't like those products, I think you still might like the date, you know?
It's kind of like one of those dried apricots that you get, but it's not as dry.
Yeah, right, yeah.
You don't have to, it's not like leather, you're not chewing on it forever. It kind of mushes in your mouth.
Yeah, it's thick, but it's very soft at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, it's odd in comparison to other textures.
I'm glad.
But it's good.
Thank you for
I like it.
For giving these to us. I never would have probably ever bought them.
Well, no.
Especially if they're expensive. I would be like, I don't even know what that is.
Right.
But I appreciate it. Thank you for letting us try this.
If you have an opportunity to try them, I would say give it a go. I don't think you're going to be. I don't think you would be upset if you did. You know, you might be missing out on something that's really a home run product for you. I could see a lot of people really thinking this is where it's at.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so definitely give it a shot. If you've got a recipe out there, we can try these in. We have a few more packs of them. It'd be fun to do a recipe out of this.
Absolutely. And I don't know how long they last. They stay good. I don't fresh. It says 1 of 07. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. I guess we'll have to toss these suckers in the fridge. Maybe that's the right thing. I guess maybe I'll have to look it up and see how we keep them around for a while. But hopefully we can come across a recipe or something that we can try these in, and we can maybe revisit that. But I'm happy with the product.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a shot if you got a chance.
Absolutely.
Cool.
All right, guys. Catch you on the next
one.
one.
That's it. Peace out.
Later.